Welcome back to Empowered Living. Philosophy meets the 7 habits. Picture this: you're caught in a daily whirlwind, constantly reacting to life's demands. Remember that feeling of chasing tasks without a clear direction? In our last episode, we tackled the foundation of personal effectiveness, habit 1. Be proactive. We learned the power of taking charge and focusing on your circle of influence. But what if you crave not just reacting, but thriving? What if you desire a life guided by intention, where your actions propel you towards your dreams? That's where Stephen Covey's transformative 7 habits of highly effective people come in. These habits aren't just practical tools. They're rooted in timeless philosophical principles. Philosophy asks us to examine the fundamental questions of existence. What is a good life? How should we live? The 7 habits provide a framework for translating these big questions into actionable steps. Imagine yourself scaling a majestic mountain. As you reach the peak, a breathtaking vista unfolds before you. What do you see? What kind of person are you? What kind of life have you built? Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind encourages you to craft this very vision. It's about defining your core values and long-term goals, creating a mental map that guides your decisions and actions with laser focus. No more feeling lost or adrift. With Habit 2, you'll chart a course towards a future that excites and inspires you. This powerful vision becomes the fuel that propels you into action. That's where Habit 3, put first things first, comes into play. It equips you with the essential skill of effective prioritization. No more drowning in to-do lists. Learn to differentiate between urgent tasks and those truly important ones that align with your vision. We'll equip you with strategies to manage your time effectively, ensuring your daily actions become the building blocks of your long-term dreams. So, you have a clear vision and the tools to prioritize what matters most. But what about navigating the world around you? Enter Habit 4. Think win-win. Let's move beyond the outdated win-lose mentality that often breeds conflict and resentment. This episode will introduce you to the power of seeking mutually beneficial solutions. Imagine fostering collaboration and building strong relationships where everyone thrives. We'll equip you with the tools to approach negotiations, teamwork, and even personal relationships with a win-win mindset, creating a more positive and fulfilling life for yourself and those around you. Now, let's delve deeper into the heart of effective communication. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood tackles the challenge of truly connecting with others. We'll explore the art of empathetic listening, truly understanding another person's perspective before sharing your own. Imagine the power of fostering trust, strengthening relationships, and navigating even the most challenging conversations with clarity and confidence.
Our journey begins not with grand pronouncements, but with the building blocks of effective living. These next 3 habits, seemingly simple, hold the key to unlocking a cascade of positive change. Clarity and direction. Imagine a path leading towards your ideal future. This empowers you to craft that vision and map out the steps to reach your destination. Focus and productivity. Feeling overwhelmed by tasks? This equips you with the art of prioritization, enabling you to channel your energy and watch your productivity skyrocket. Stronger relationships. Building trust and collaboration requires more than just words. This fosters empathy and the pursuit of win-win solutions, strengthening your connections with those around you. These are just the first 3 pillars on which we'll build. Are you ready to embark on a transformative journey? Empowered Living, Philosophy meets the 7 habits, will guide you every step of the way. Not just delving into the theory, but also providing practical strategies and actionable steps you can implement today. Let's unlock the power within you, together. Imagine feeling overwhelmed by overflowing to-do lists, constant deadlines, and never-ending tasks. This is where habit 3, put first things first, comes in. It's the practical application of habits 1 and 2. You've mastered proactivity and envisioned your ideal future. But how do you translate those principles into daily action? Habit 3 teaches you to prioritize effectively, focusing on what truly matters and aligning your actions with your long-term goals.
The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Quote of Stephen Covey.
This quote perfectly captures the essence of habit 3. It's not about simply managing tasks. It's about taking control of your time and directing it towards what matters most in your life. The key to effective prioritization lies in understanding the difference between urgent and important activities. Urgent tasks demand immediate attention, like a looming deadline or a ringing phone. Important tasks contribute to your long-term goals and values, like building strong relationships, exercising regularly, or pursuing professional development. Habit 3 encourages you to focus on important, yet not always urgent, activities. Here's where Covey introduces the time management matrix, a powerful tool that categorizes tasks based on urgency and importance. Quadrant 1, urgent and important tasks. Do it now. These tasks demand immediate attention and can't be put off. They often come with looming deadlines, potential consequences of inaction, or critical situations requiring swift action. Here are some examples. Work. Meeting a critical project deadline for a high-profile client. Personal. Rushing a sick child to the emergency room, a situation where your core values, a family's well-being, take precedence. Strategies for Quadrant 1. Prioritize ruthlessly. Focus on the most critical task within this quadrant first. This encourages focusing on what truly matters. Minimize distractions. Block out time, silence notifications, and delegate if possible. Habit 3 teaches you to manage your time effectively. Communicate effectively. Inform others about your urgent situation and adjust expectations if needed. This emphasizes proactive communication. While Quadrant 1 tasks require immediate attention, aim to minimize them by focusing on proactive planning and effective prioritization. The goal is to strategically invest your time and energy in Quadrant 2 tasks to reduce the number of urgent fires you need to put out. Quadrant 2. Important but not urgent tasks. Schedule it. This is the sweet spot of effective time management, aligning perfectly with Habit 3's core principle. These tasks contribute significantly to your long-term goals and values, but they don't have a pressing deadline. The key here is to be proactive and schedule dedicated time for these activities before they become urgent. Here are some examples. About work. Developing your professional skills through online courses to prepare for a promotion. This aligns with Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, by investing in your long-term career goals. About personal. Strengthening relationships by scheduling regular calls with family who live far away. Habit 3 emphasizes prioritizing activities that align with your core values. Strategies for Quadrant 2. Block time in your calendar. Schedule dedicated time for these tasks, and treat them like important appointments. Habit 3 encourages proactive time management. Learn to say no. Politely decline requests that fall outside your priorities and commitments. Habit 1. Be proactive aligns with setting boundaries. Batch similar tasks together. Group-related activities. For example, responding to emails or making phone calls to improve efficiency. Habit 3 emphasizes working smarter, not harder. By strategically scheduling Quadrant 2 tasks, you invest in your future and well-being, a core tenet of Habit 3. This proactive approach empowers you to feel more in control and less reactive to urgent demands. Quadrant 3. Urgent but not important tasks. Delegate or eliminate. These tasks create a sense of urgency, but don't contribute much to your goals. They are often distractions or interruptions that hijack your time and focus. Here are some examples. About work. Responding to non-critical emails that cannot wait. Habit 3 encourages focusing on high-impact tasks. About personal. Answering repetitive phone calls from telemarketers. Habit 1. Be proactive, emphasizes controlling what you can control, like your time. Strategies for Quadrant 3. Delegate. If possible, delegate these tasks to someone else to free up your time. Habit 3 promotes effective task management. Set boundaries. Silence notifications or schedule specific times to check email and social media. Habit 1. Be proactive, emphasizes managing distractions. Learn to say no. Politely decline requests that don't align with your priorities. Habit 1. Be proactive, encourages setting boundaries. Habit 3 teaches you to identify and minimize Quadrant 3 tasks. By learning to say no and setting boundaries, you reclaim control of your time and avoid getting bogged down in urgent but unimportant activities. This allows you to focus on, put first things first, prioritizing tasks that truly move you closer to your goals, and achieve a sense of balance and productivity in your life. Quadrant 4. Not urgent and not important tasks. Eliminate. These tasks offer no value and simply waste your time and energy. Ideally, you should eliminate these activities altogether. Here are some examples. About work. Participating in irrelevant meetings that could be an email. Habit 3 emphasizes focusing on activities that move the needle. About personal. Watching excessive television with no educational value. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind, encourages aligning activities with your vision. Strategies for Quadrant 4. Identify time wasters. Be honest with yourself about activities that drain your time without offering any benefit. Habit 1. Be proactive, emphasizes self-awareness. Unschedule or eliminate. Remove these activities from your calendar, or simply stop doing them altogether. Habit 3 promotes taking charge of your time. Seek alternatives. Replace these activities with habits that contribute to your goals and well-being. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind, encourages aligning actions with your vision. By eliminating Quadrant 4 activities, you free up valuable time and energy to invest in what truly matters. This aligns perfectly with Habit 3's core principle of prioritizing effectively and focusing on activities that move you closer to your goals. Remember, the time management matrix is a dynamic tool. Regularly evaluate your tasks and recategorize them as needed. As your goals and priorities evolve, so should the allocation of your time and energy. Mastering Habit 3. Put first things first. Empowers you to become the architect of your time. By leveraging the time management matrix, you can effectively categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. This allows you to focus on what truly matters, minimize distractions, and achieve your goals with greater efficiency and focus. Remember, the key lies in proactive planning, strategic scheduling, and the unwavering commitment to prioritize activities that align with your vision and values. This is the essence of putting first things first. Effective prioritization creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond your personal productivity. When you focus on important tasks that align with your values, you experience a cascade of positive benefits in several key areas. Increased sense of accomplishment and well-being. Imagine finally completing that long-overdue project you've been putting off. Not only do you cross it off your to-do list, but you also experience a surge of satisfaction and pride in your achievement. This sense of accomplishment fuels your motivation and overall well-being, encouraging you to tackle other important tasks with renewed enthusiasm. Reduced stress and overwhelm. When your to-do list feels endless, and important tasks get buried under a mountain of urgent, but less meaningful activities, stress and overwhelm become inevitable. Effective prioritization helps you clear the clutter, focusing on what truly matters. This allows you to approach your day with a sense of calm and control, reducing stress and promoting a more positive outlook. Improved relationships, both personal and professional. When you prioritize time for the people who matter most, you invest in your relationships. Imagine dedicating focused time for a meaningful conversation with your partner, or scheduling a long overdue lunch with a close friend. By prioritizing these connections, you strengthen your bonds and create a more fulfilling support system. In a professional setting, prioritizing tasks that contribute to team goals and deadlines fosters collaboration and trust among colleagues, leading to a more positive and productive work environment. Enhanced creativity and problem-solving abilities. When your mind is constantly bombarded with urgent but unimportant tasks, it has little space for creative thinking or innovative solutions. By prioritizing important tasks that align with your long-term goals, you free up mental space to explore new ideas and approach problems from fresh perspectives. This leads to enhanced creativity and a greater ability to solve complex challenges. The ripple effect of effective prioritization goes beyond these key areas. As you become a master of your time and energy, you inspire those around you to do the same. Imagine a leader who prioritizes open communication and feedback, creating a culture of empowerment and collaboration within their team. This positive influence extends outwards, creating a ripple effect that benefits not just individuals, but entire teams and organizations. Forget drowning in to-do lists. Habit 3, put first things first, is your philosophical compass, guiding you towards a life of purpose and control. It's more than just managing tasks. It's a journey of self-discovery, empowering you to take charge of your time and destiny.
Time is not money. Time is life. Quote of Lucius Aeus Seneca, a Roman Stoic philosopher.
Think about it this way. Ever felt overwhelmed by a never-ending stream of urgent, but unimportant tasks? Stoicism, a philosophy emphasizing what you can control, offers a powerful solution. Habit 3 aligns perfectly with this principle. By prioritizing important tasks within your circle of influence. Remember that from habit 1, be proactive. You stop wasting energy on distractions and focus on what truly matters. This is the key to living a life rich with meaning and purpose. But wait, there's more. Existentialism, another philosophical heavyweight, talks about individual freedom and creating meaning in a seemingly meaningless world. Habit 3 echoes this beautifully. By defining your core values and long-term goals, you chart your own course. You prioritize tasks that align with your chosen path, shaping your destiny with each intentional action. Here's another thought experiment. Imagine a world where everyone prioritizes actions that maximize happiness and well-being for the greatest number of people. That's the core of utilitarianism. And guess what? Habit 3 supports it. By learning to prioritize effectively, you make conscious choices about how you spend your time. This empowers you to invest in activities that contribute not just to your own well-being, but also to the well-being of others. Think building strong relationships, contributing to your community, or pursuing a career that makes a positive impact. Powerful stuff, right?
The greatest good, for the greatest number of people. Jeremy Bentham's quote. A founder of utilitarianism.
This quote by Jeremy Bentham perfectly encapsulates the core principle of utilitarianism. When you master habit 3 and prioritize effectively, you make choices that not only benefit you, but also contribute to the greater good. Imagine a leader who prioritizes open communication and creating a positive work environment. This, in turn, leads to a happier, more productive team. The ripple effect of effective prioritization, as championed by Habit 3, aligns perfectly with the utilitarian philosophy of maximizing well-being for the greatest number of people. Finally, let's talk about virtue ethics, which focuses on developing character traits that lead to a flourishing life. Habit 3 high-fives this concept too. By prioritizing activities that cultivate virtues like discipline, focus, and perseverance, you become a master of prioritization. Even when faced with distractions, you consistently choose what matters most, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling life. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember this. Habit 3 is more than just a productivity hack. It's a philosophical journey that empowers you to live a life aligned with your values. Take responsibility for your choices and make a positive contribution to the world. Now go forth and conquer your time, with wisdom and purpose as your guide.
Mastering Habit 3 isn't just about knowing what to prioritize. It's about developing the discipline to consistently put those priorities into action. Here are some strategies to build your prioritization muscle and conquer your to-do list. Become self-aware. Identify your procrastination triggers. The first step is understanding yourself. What situations or emotions lead you to put off important tasks? Are you a social butterfly who gets sucked into long conversations, derailing your focused work time, or maybe you're overwhelmed by a large project, leading to analysis paralysis. Identifying your triggers empowers you to develop strategies to avoid them. Example: let's say your procrastination trigger is social media. Whenever you sit down to work on a crucial report, you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through your newsfeed. Solution: develop a pre-work ritual. Before tackling the report, silence your phone notifications, close unnecessary browser tabs, and inform colleagues you need focused work time to minimize interruptions. Boost your willpower. Develop positive habits. Willpower is a finite resource, so it's crucial to create habits that support your prioritization goals. Start small. Maybe it's a daily 10-minute decluttering session to clear your workspace and reduce visual clutter. Or perhaps it's a commitment to saying no to non-essential requests more often to free up valuable time. Example: you struggle to resist the urge to check email constantly throughout the day. Solution: instead of checking email on demand, designate specific times for checking and responding. This allows you to focus on your most important tasks without the constant distraction of incoming messages. Schedule focused work time. Block out distractions. Effective prioritization requires dedicated time for focused work. Schedule specific time blocks in your calendar for tackling important tasks. During these blocks, silence notifications, minimize multitasking, and find a quiet environment to minimize distractions. Schedule a 2-hour block in your morning for uninterrupted work on a high-priority project. Celebrate your accomplishments, big or small. Recognition reinforces positive behavior. Celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Completing a challenging task. Give yourself a high five. Finished a focused work session without distractions. Acknowledge your progress. Recognizing your achievements helps you stay motivated and on track with your prioritization goals. Reward yourself after completing a major milestone on a project. Take a relaxing walk, enjoy a coffee break with a friend, or watch an episode of your favorite show. By incorporating these strategies and building your prioritization muscle, you'll gain control of your time and consistently achieve your goals. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks and distractions, but with consistent effort and self-awareness, you'll master habit 3 and become the architect of your time. The key is to continuously evaluate your priorities and adjust your approach as needed. By mastering habit 3, you move from feeling overwhelmed and reactive to empowered and focused, taking control of your time and directing your energy towards what truly matters.
Collaboration is essential for success in today's world. But what happens when collaboration turns into competition? Enter habit 4, think win-win. This paradigm shift moves beyond the outdated win-lose mentality. It emphasizes seeking mutually beneficial solutions, where everyone involved feels valued and satisfied. A win-win mindset fosters trust, respect, and long-term relationships. It's particularly valuable in negotiation situations, teamwork environments, and even personal relationships. By seeking win-win solutions, you build trust and encourage collaboration, ultimately leading to better outcomes for all parties involved. This paragraph explores the 5 key paradigms of human interaction identified by Stephen Covey in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Each paradigm represents a different approach to navigating situations with others. Here's a breakdown of these 5 models, along with examples. Win-lose or competition. This is the classic one-up approach. Imagine negotiating a sale. You aim for the highest price possible, even if it means the buyer feels pressured and resentful. Lose-win or accommodation. Here, one person prioritizes the other's needs at their own expense. A parent might constantly give in to their child's demands, even if it spoils them in the long run. Win and independence. This focuses solely on achieving your own goals, regardless of how it affects others. A student might refuse to collaborate on a group project, prioritizing their individual grade over teamwork. Win-win or collaboration. This approach seeks solutions that benefit everyone involved. Two business partners might negotiate a deal that splits profits fairly, while achieving their overall business objectives. No deal or walking away. Sometimes, no agreement is better than a bad one. If negotiations break down, and a mutually beneficial solution can't be reached, walking away can be the best option.
The quickest way to double your wealth is to double your cooperation. Quote of Napoleon Hill.
Habit 4 in Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People emphasizes seeking win-win solutions in all interactions. This approach goes beyond mere compromise, aiming for mutually beneficial outcomes that leave everyone satisfied. But the impact of this habit extends far beyond the immediate situation, creating a powerful ripple effect in your life and the lives of those around you. Let's explore 3 scenarios where the win-win mindset creates positive ripples. Scenario 1. The negotiation. You're a freelancer negotiating a project fee with a client. The client has a tight budget, and your initial quote seems high. The traditional approach might be to stick to your price, potentially losing the project. The win-win strategy involves understanding the client's needs and exploring alternative solutions. Perhaps you can break down the project into phases, with a lower initial fee and adjust the final payment based on completion. This allows the client to manage their budget, while you secure the project, with the potential for a higher overall fee. The win-win outcome benefits everyone. You secure the project and potentially earn more in the long run. The client stays within budget and gets a high-quality freelancer. The project increased likelihood of success, with a client and freelancer working collaboratively. Scenario 2. The family dinner. Planning a family dinner can be a battle of wills, with everyone wanting different dishes. The traditional approach might be to cook what you prefer, leading to grumbling and discontent. The win-win strategy involves open communication and collaboration. Create a meal plan together, considering everyone's preferences and dietary needs. Perhaps you can delegate tasks, allowing each person to contribute to their favorite dish. The win-win outcome benefits everyone. The family creates a sense of teamwork and shared responsibility. The meal, more likely to include dishes everyone enjoys, fostering positive mealtime experiences. Relationships build stronger bonds through collaboration and shared decision-making. Scenario 3. The salary review. You're a manager, conducting performance reviews and salary negotiations with 2 of your employees. Employee X is a high performer who deserves a raise. But Employee B also needs a slight increase to cover rising living costs. The traditional approach might be to give Employee X a larger raise and leave Employee B feeling undervalued. The win-win strategy involves open communication and creative problem solving. Perhaps employee X could agree to a slightly smaller raise in exchange for a bonus based on achieving specific team goals. Employee B might be open to additional training opportunities that could increase their value to the company and justify a larger raise in the future. This win-win outcome benefits everyone. Both employees feel valued and appreciated, fostering a positive work environment and loyalty to the company. The manager, by addressing everyone's needs, the manager retains top talent and creates a more motivated and productive team. The company, a happy and productive workforce leads to increased efficiency, higher morale, and improved company performance. These are just a few examples of how the win-win mindset creates positive ripples. By consistently seeking mutually beneficial solutions, you can build stronger relationships, foster collaboration, and create a more positive and successful world. The win-win approach becomes a cornerstone for building strong relationships and creating a more positive and productive world. Habit 4 encourages us to adopt the win-win or no-deal mentality. It requires a shift in perspective, from seeing interactions as a competition to a collaborative effort. By focusing on shared goals and understanding the other person's needs, we can identify creative solutions that leave everyone feeling satisfied. Here are some benefits of adopting a win-win mindset. Increased trust and respect in relationships. More effective communication and collaboration. Improved problem-solving and decision-making. Stronger, more sustainable agreements in negotiations. A more positive and fulfilling approach to life in general.
Alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. Quote of Helen Keller, The Activist.
Stephen Covey's Habit 4, Think Win-Win, isn't just a practical approach. It draws on several philosophical principles that promote cooperation and mutual benefit. Let's explore how 4 different philosophical schools of thought contribute to the win-win mindset. One, Utilitarianism. Focus on the greatest good. Utilitarianism emphasizes maximizing overall happiness and well-being. Win-win aligns by seeking solutions that benefit everyone involved, creating a more positive outcome for all parties. Example: 2 colleagues are assigned a project. One excels at research, the other at presentations. By collaborating and leveraging their strengths, win-win, they create a superior project, benefiting both their own success and the overall quality of the work. 2. Kantian ethics. Respect for humanity. Kant emphasizes treating others as ends in themselves, not just means to an end. Win-win respects everyone's needs and goals, fostering a collaborative environment based on mutual respect. Example: during a salary negotiation, you acknowledge the employee's value and contributions, while seeking a solution that benefits both the company and the employee. This shows respect for the employee as a valued individual.
Act in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person, or in the person of any other, never merely as a means to an end, but always at the same time as an end. Immanuel Kant's quote. Philosopher.
3. Stoicism. Virtue and reason. Stoicism emphasizes living virtuously and using reason to navigate challenges. Win-win aligns with the Stoic ideal of seeking solutions that are fair and reasonable, promoting a sense of control and inner peace. Example: in a conflict with a neighbor, you calmly listen to their concerns and focus on finding a mutually agreeable solution through open communication. This aligns with the Stoic approach of using reason to overcome emotional reactions.
The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself, which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices that are my own. And then to remember that not a single thing external can compel me to choose what is not right. Epictetus, Stoic philosopher.
(4) Confucianism, harmony and reciprocity. Confucianism emphasizes social harmony and treating others with respect. Win-win aligns with the principle of reciprocity, seeking solutions that benefit everyone and foster a sense of mutual understanding. Example: when planning a family vacation, you consider everyone's preferences and involve them in the decision-making process. This promotes a sense of collaboration and ensures everyone has a vacation they enjoy, strengthening family harmony.
Do not do to others what you do not want others to do to you. Confucius, ancient Chinese philosopher.
By understanding the philosophical underpinnings of win-win, you can strengthen your commitment to this approach and create more positive and collaborative interactions in all areas of your life.
The key to successful leadership today is not to dominate, but to cooperate. Quote of Mary Barra, CEO of General Motors.
Stephen Covey's Habit 4, Think Win-Win, isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a powerful approach to interaction that builds trust, fosters collaboration, and leads to mutually beneficial outcomes. Here are some key tips to help you integrate this habit into your daily life. Develop a cooperative spirit. Shift your mindset from competition to collaboration. View interactions as opportunities to find common ground and create value for everyone involved. Example: during a negotiation with a client over project scope, instead of focusing on winning by cutting corners, brainstorm solutions that deliver high-quality work within a revised budget. This might involve creative project phasing or identifying areas where the client can contribute resources. Embrace abundance. Cultivating an abundance mindset unlocks a treasure trove of benefits. It allows you to see opportunities for collaboration beyond just competition. By seeking win-win solutions, you build trust and strengthen relationships, fostering a more positive and supportive environment. This collaborative spirit unlocks a wellspring of creativity, leading to innovative solutions that benefit everyone involved. Remember, Zig Ziglar's wisdom rings true: the best way to get what you want is to help others get what they want. So, embrace abundance, celebrate others' successes, and watch your own journey flourish. Seek to understand. Before proposing solutions, actively listen and understand the other person's perspective. What are their needs and goals? Example: in a conflict with a colleague, acknowledge their frustrations and workload before offering suggestions. This builds trust and fosters a collaborative environment where both of you can reach a win-win solution. Explore creative solutions. Don't settle for the first obvious solution. Think outside the box and brainstorm win-win scenarios that benefit everyone. Example: in a salary negotiation, consider a combination of salary increase, bonus incentives tied to specific team goals, and professional development opportunities that increase the employee's value to the company, justifying future raises. Be willing to walk away. Not all agreements are created equal. Don't be afraid to walk away from a deal that doesn't benefit everyone involved. Example: in a business partnership, prioritize long-term win-win collaboration over short-term gains at any cost. If a potential partner values cutting corners over building quality, walking away protects your company's reputation and sets you up for a successful future partnership. Remember, mastering win-win is a journey, not a destination. By consistently applying these tips, you can improve your relationships, navigate challenges productively, and create a more positive and collaborative environment in all areas of your life. By incorporating these practices, you can transform interactions from win-lose battles into win-win collaborations, fostering stronger relationships and achieving greater success in all areas of your life.
Effective communication is the cornerstone of strong relationships. But how often do we truly listen to understand, rather than simply waiting for our turn to speak? Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Tackles this challenge. It emphasizes the importance of empathetic listening, where you genuinely try to understand the other person's perspective before sharing your own. Imagine a conversation with a frustrated colleague. Instead of launching into defensive explanations, Habit 5 encourages you to listen actively. Pay attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues. Ask clarifying questions to ensure you grasp their viewpoint. By seeking to understand first, you build trust and rapport, creating a foundation for productive communication. Now, let's explore the then to be understood part of the habit. Once you've genuinely understood the other person's perspective, you can clearly and confidently articulate your own ideas. This newfound understanding allows you to tailor your communication style and message to resonate with the listener. Habit 5 isn't about compromising or sacrificing your values. It's about building genuine connections and finding solutions that work for everyone involved. Imagine a negotiation. By seeking to understand the other party's needs and priorities, you can identify potential areas of agreement and collaborate on a solution that benefits all sides.
The most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. Peter Drucker, management consultant.
Stephen Covey's Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Goes beyond simply hearing words. It's about truly listening to understand another person's perspective, feelings, and needs. Mastering this habit requires conscious effort and practice, but the rewards are significant. Stronger relationships, better communication, and more successful outcomes in all areas of life. Here are some key tips to help you integrate Habit 5 into your daily interactions. Practice patience. True understanding takes time. Don't rush the process. Allow the other person to express themselves fully before forming your response. Example: during a conversation with a friend who's going through a tough time, resist the urge to offer immediate advice. Listen attentively, acknowledge their emotions, and create a safe space for them to share their feelings. Avoid interrupting. Give the other person your full attention. Interrupting shows disrespect and disrupts the flow of communication. Example: in a business meeting, silence your phone, maintain eye contact with the speaker, and avoid fidgeting. This nonverbal communication shows respect and encourages the speaker to elaborate. Ask open-ended questions. Don't settle for yes or no answers. Use questions that prompt deeper exploration of thoughts and feelings. Example: instead of asking, "Are you feeling okay?" after someone expresses frustration, try, "Can you tell me more about what's bothering you?" This encourages them to share their perspective. Show empathy. Acknowledge and validate the other person's feelings. Let them know you understand their point of view. Example: when a colleague expresses disappointment about a project outcome, say something like, "It sounds like you're feeling discouraged. Can we brainstorm some solutions together?" This shows empathy and opens the door for collaboration. By incorporating these practices, you transform communication from a monologue into a meaningful dialogue. You build trust, foster deeper connections, and create a foundation for successful interactions in all aspects of your life. Remember, mastering habit 5 is a journey, and the rewards are well worth the effort. Stephen Covey's Habit 5: seek first to understand, then to be understood, isn't just about effective communication, it's a catalyst for positive change that extends far beyond the immediate conversation. By mastering the art of listening, you create a ripple effect that impacts your relationships, your work environment, and even your personal growth. Here's how actively listening creates a ripple effect. 1. Stronger relationships. Improved trust. When you truly listen and understand someone, they feel valued and respected. This builds trust and strengthens the foundation of your relationship. Enhanced empathy. By actively listening, you develop a deeper understanding of others' perspectives and feelings. This fosters empathy and compassion, leading to more supportive and meaningful connections. Reduced conflict. When you listen to understand, misunderstandings and miscommunications become less likely. This reduces conflict and creates a more harmonious environment. Example: imagine a parent actively listening to their teenager's struggles. By showing empathy and understanding, they foster a trusting relationship where the teenager feels comfortable sharing their concerns. This strengthens the bond and avoids potential conflict. Two. Increased collaboration. Effective problem solving. When you understand different viewpoints, you can brainstorm solutions that address everyone's needs. This leads to more creative and effective problem solving. Shared goals. Through open communication and active listening, teams can identify common goals and work together more effectively towards achieving them. Improved productivity. A collaborative environment fostered by good listening translates to increased efficiency and productivity in teamwork. Example: a team leader who actively listens to team members' ideas can create a more inclusive and collaborative work environment. This leads to better decision-making and a more productive team overall. Three. Personal growth. Enhanced self-awareness. By focusing on understanding others, you also become more attuned to your own communication style and emotional responses. This self-awareness is essential for personal growth. Greater learning. When you actively listen to diverse perspectives, you expand your knowledge and understanding of the world. This fosters personal growth and intellectual development. Improved communication skills. The more you practice active listening, the better you become at communicating effectively in all areas of life. Example: by actively listening to a speaker with a different viewpoint, you challenge your own assumptions and gain new insights. This promotes personal growth and intellectual development. Mastering Habit 5 doesn't happen overnight, but the effort is well worth the reward. By consciously practicing active listening, you become a catalyst for positive change, creating a ripple effect that strengthens relationships, fosters collaboration, and propels you on your own personal growth journey. Stephen Covey's habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood, goes beyond communication tactics. It draws on several philosophical principles that emphasize understanding, empathy, and respect for others. Here's how 4 different schools of thought contribute to the power of active listening. 1. Humanism. Focus on the individual. Humanism emphasizes the inherent value and dignity of each person. Active listening aligns by prioritizing understanding the individual's unique perspective and experiences. Example. During a patient consultation, a doctor practices active listening by asking open-ended questions, allowing the patient to express their concerns fully. This shows respect for the patient's individuality and helps the doctor provide better care.
The good life is a process, not a state of being. It is a direction of change. Carl Rogers, humanist psychologist.
2. Phenomenology. Understanding lived experience. Phenomenology focuses on understanding the subjective experience of others. Active listening aligns by seeking to grasp the world through another person's eyes, understanding their thoughts and feelings as they experience them. Example. In a conflict resolution session, a mediator practices active listening by allowing both parties to express their emotions and perspectives without judgment. This helps them understand each other's lived experiences and find common ground.
The only way to understand man's experience is to participate in it. Edmund Husserl's quote. Founder of phenomenology.
3. Confucianism. Harmony and reciprocity. Confucianism emphasizes social harmony and respect for others. Active listening aligns with the principle of reciprocity, seeking to understand others as you would want to be understood, fostering mutual trust and respect. Example. In a business negotiation, actively listening to the other party's needs and concerns. This demonstrates respect and builds trust, and increases the likelihood of reaching a mutually beneficial agreement. Four. Buddhist philosophy. Mindfulness and compassion. Buddhism emphasizes mindfulness, present moment awareness, and compassion, understanding and sharing the suffering of others. Active listening aligns by focusing on being fully present with the speaker and showing empathy for their feelings. Example. A therapist practices active listening by giving their client their full attention, acknowledging their emotions without judgment. This creates a safe space for the client to express themselves and promotes healing.
When we listen with our whole being, we are not just absorbing information, we are nourishing another soul. Jack Kornfield, Buddhist teacher.
By understanding the philosophical underpinnings of active listening, you can deepen your commitment to habit 5 and create more meaningful connections with others in all aspects of your life.
Imagine yourself standing at the base of a magnificent mountain. This mountain represents your full potential, and the peak symbolizes achieving your grandest dreams. Habits 1, 2, and 3 are like sturdy climbing boots, helping you take those initial steps with confidence. They equip you with the tools for proactivity, goal setting, and effective prioritization, the map and compass for your journey. Habits 4 and 5 become your trusted companions on this climb. Habit 4, seeking win-win solutions, fosters strong, collaborative relationships. Picture fellow climbers, each with their own unique strengths, supporting and encouraging you on your ascent. Habit 5. Empathetic communication allows you to understand your companion's needs and communicate clearly, building trust and a sense of shared purpose. Together, you become a formidable team, tackling obstacles with a united front. These habits aren't isolated tools, they work in magnificent synergy. The clarity of your goals from habit 2 fuels your proactive approach in habit 1. This empowered mindset, combined with effective prioritization from habit 3, allows you to identify opportunities for win-win collaboration in habit 4. Meanwhile, the strong relationships built through empathetic communication in habit 5 provide the essential support system. It keeps you motivated, helps you overcome challenges, and propels you closer to your peak. Each habit reinforces the others, creating a powerful cycle of effectiveness. Don't wait any longer. Lace up your metaphorical boots, grab your trusted companions habits 1 through 5 and embark on your own incredible climb. Remember, the view from the top is breathtaking, and the journey itself is an adventure filled with growth, fulfillment, and the satisfaction of reaching new heights. So, take that first step. The summit awaits.
So, are you ready to take charge of your growth and unlock your full potential? The 7 habits of highly effective people may seem like a mountain to climb, but with each step, the view gets clearer and the summit more attainable. But wait, there's more! To stay tuned for the next episode and gain access to exclusive content, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll become part of a community dedicated to self-improvement and achieving success on your terms. Remember, knowledge without action is like a treasure map buried deep. Don't wait until everything feels perfect to begin. Start by taking one small step today, inspired by what resonated most with you from these 3 habits. Let us know in the comments below. Did a specific concept spark a new idea for personal growth? Share your experience and insights together. We can build a supportive community where everyone learns and thrives. The journey continues. Join us on the next leg of this effective improvement journey as we delve deeper into habits 6 and 7. We'll equip you with actionable strategies and inspiring stories to keep you motivated on your path to becoming a highly effective you.